Hello and welcome back to the Race to Class A. We are in the truck series at Auto Club. So this is brand new, and this is also recent as well. I did this race on January 10th, I think it was, and the second race on January 14th. So fairly recent, back on iRacing after our recent break. And this is our qualifying lap. Now, I was not happy with it, and it looks alright. As you guys can see, we're full throttle, and you're going to stay full throttle on your qualifying lap. But through 3 and 4, you'll see here, I slide up. I'm not on the white line. I know it doesn't look like a lot, but I'm not on that white line. I did not get the car to hit the apex of the corner, and I lost time. I also lost time in 1 and 2 as well, and I just knew it was not that good of a lap. It came out to be a 41.056, and that was not good enough for pole. It was good enough for second. I ran a 40.999 in practice, so that's what I was trying to hit, but we were just not able to. So we have to qualify second, and honestly, I sound like a spoiled brat when I say we only qualified second, because that is a really good qualifying lap. So here we are, start of the race. Now, qualifying second Auto Club, not the greatest, because the third place car is able to get a much better restart, and we fall back into third. We have the 5 and the 2 in front of us, and we're already trying to save our tires. We're not going full throttle into 3 and 4 or 1 and 2. And we're just trying to save our tires a little bit so we can be there at the end. Now, cautions are on during these races, so that also throws a little strategy game in how hard do you want to push it. So we go through 3 and 4. We're on lap 4 right now. We're behind the 2 car. The leader in the 5, Ryan, he's moved up to first place, about a second away from second place. We got a really good run there through 3 and 4 in our DuPont Chevrolet truck. If I say car, by the way, I apologize. I just always say car. So if I say car, just know I don't mean it on purpose. So our number 12 Pepsi DuPont Chevrolet Silverado truck, we get to second place because of that nice move. And right here, I know this looks weird because the 2's right on my bumper, but he let me go. He wasn't really trying to get back at me. I kind of was blocking a little bit. And you know, he had no intentions of trying to pass me or anything, so it looked a little weird there, but we were all good. So second place, we're about 1 second behind the leader, lap 6, and now we got to run him down. So we got to push a little bit, see if we can run him down, which is going to be hard because it is. I mean, you're not off the throttle a lot at Auto Club, but you see here lap 13, a little bit later, we have caught him just a little bit, but the pressure's coming from behind. James is right on us in the number 2 car. He's right there. He's trying to get underneath us, side draft us, but he can't. We're only 0.6 of a second behind the 5, so we gained 0.4 over about 7 laps. But like I said, really hard to get to catch him. I thought I was doing a better job of my tire wear because, in my opinion, to me, it looks like he's sliding up a little bit. I'm holding the bottom. I actually might be abusing my tires more by doing that and not letting the car slide up. I thought I was running a pretty good line, to be honest. But coming out of turn 2, you can see here we're still trying to gain on him. The 2 car gets a little bit, or 2 truck. I caught myself there. The 2 truck gets a little bit loose, and he's able to give us a little bit of a breathing room. So now we have the breathing room. We can actually go and chase down the 5 truck, and we don't have to worry about what was coming up from behind us. And it's just a one-on-one battle now. So we're running down the 5. We're about 0.5 of a second back, and it's just so hard to gain time. Have to be so patient on the throttle, trying to run the bottom. Don't let the car slide up too much, and we're doing a good job of that, not letting the car slide up. I think, in my opinion, I'm saving tires that way because I'm driving straighter up off the corners, not using my right front tire, but then again, I might not. So maybe it is better to let the car slide up, but I don't know. I just thought it would be a better way to run the bottom. We're getting a little bit tight here through 3 and 4. Have to get out of the throttle a little bit. It's not enough, and our truck hits the wall. We scrape it, and we lose all the time that we worked so hard to get. And at this point, we're going to have to get a caution because here comes the 2 truck below us. He passes us, and we fall back into third place, and that took all the wind out of the sail. And we had I knew the 5 wasn't going to mess up. He was a really good driver, and we were kind of screwed there. The 2 getting really loose off of 1 and 2, and we're able to regain second spot, which is, I guess, normal. I mean, second spot is where our home is. We are Chase Elliott, so that's just where we belong in second. You can see here, this is a great save. And you can see the hands inside the truck moving left and right. Great save, not wrecking, and still able to keep his momentum up. The 1 truck behind gets in the 3rd place, and he has the highest I rating. He is the number 1. I don't know where he came from, but he was definitely really fast. And here he is right on the bumper of us, really peeking around. And I was giving him the bottom right here. Oh, it doesn't look like I'm giving him the bottom, but you'll see here. I'll slide up. I know he's peeking. I'm just turn the car to turn the truck to the right, let off the throttle, and give him the spot because there's no point in fighting when he is much faster. And I thought maybe I could learn something, but my tires were already gone. I wasn't able to do much. And we are getting pressured again. Now we're back in third place, lap 22 out of 25. The two cars pressuring us again. We're trying to hold him off, but he's getting the better runs through the corners. Not going to try to put up that much of a fight, but we will give him the bottom. There's no need in blocking. I've seen, over my 2 races at Auto Club, I've seen a lot of blocking going on. I don't think that's the right thing to do. If you know there's a truck that's faster than you, give him the bottom. You have the right to fight on the outside lane, but don't try blocking the bottom, because I feel like that's, unless you're battling for the win and there's like 2 laps to go, then anything goes. But we're just fighting for third. We had a good race so far. And we're not able to hold him off, and we're going to fall back into the number 4 spot. If there's any bright side in this, we're not going to finish second because I'm just tired of finishing second. I don't want to be like Chase Elliott. So we worsened a little bit, and we're coming to the white flag, or on the white flag lap, and we're going to finish this race out in 4th. First race at Auto Club, maybe being a little bit too harsh on myself. Everyone above me had a higher I rating, so I guess I'm being a little bit too harsh. First race at Auto Club, first time going that deep into a run, not knowing how to handle the cars or the truck, so it is what it is, but expect better out of myself. So we go to the second race, different DuPont paint scheme. Here's qualifying again, 1 and 2. I know I could run a fast lap, and there's the mistake. We hit the apron, and right then and there, the lap is done. It looks so minuscule. That probably cost me a 10th right there, but it doesn't look like anything wrong happened. And through 3 and 4, I made the same mistake in not getting to the white line, slide up too much, and we qualify third with a 41.103. I was not happy with that lap whatsoever. That was a very bad lap, and not being able to qualify well. But third is definitely better than second as we go green. And you could see why, because we got a better restart than the second place car, and we will eventually catapult into second place, which is nice. Lap 2, we are running down Danny. Now, it took a little bit of a different approach here. I noticed how the 5 last race was able to pull away and hang on, so I knew cautions were in this race. Caution didn't fly last race, which was pretty odd, so I was kind of banking that there would be yellows, so we automatically try to pass the number 9. He keys the radio and says, I'll go high, and he gives me the bottom. He's not trying to fight. He's trying to save his tires, which is understandable. I just tried doing that last race. It didn't really work for me, so I'm saving my tires to an extent, but you can see the one car gets absolutely destroyed. I said car again. The one truck gets absolutely destroyed into the wall, death 2.0, and we'll see what happens here. When I looked back at this on the replay, he got a lot of help there to get absolutely murdered into the wall. That was horrifying. And we're going to ride along with the 6 truck, and I don't understand what he's doing here. I see the one getting loose a little bit, but that 6 was right on him the entire corner. I don't know. I felt bad for the 1 right there. Did not seem like a pretty cool move to make on lap 2. So, interesting strategy here. Some cars stay out, some pit. I decide to stay out because, again, my strategy is I'm banking on cautions. I think there will be more cautions throughout the race. So, the first truck on fresh tires was, I think, in 8th or 9th. So we're in first. We pull out to a great restart there. Beautiful restart. Lap 7 of 25. We have 18 laps to go. And this is the lap right after the restart. You could see we are pulling away, and it is beautiful. But look behind us. It is absolute madness. 3 wide, maybe even 4 wide sometimes back there. And these guys are all on the same tires I am. I don't know. I think the 9 in that black and neon yellow is the first truck on fresh tires, and he is mired back in around 8th place, 7th place, fighting around that spot. Well, all these guys are fighting for position, and the way that they're 3 and 4, I mean, look at this. This is nuts. There you see me in the bottom left. We're just pulling away, but look at everyone else. Absolutely crazy. Pick a lane and just choose where to go. And even if you have fresh tires like the 9 does, where do you go? You can't go anywhere. You can't really hit anyone. So he's stuck in traffic. We're pulling away, and at this moment, I'm driving hard. I am not saving any tires, trying to pull away as much as we can to build the gap, because this 3 truck right here, and the 18, and the 11, and the 8, they're all helping us right now with all the same tires we're on, and they are holding these guys up big time. And look at our gap. We're a lone wolf. We are gone. Dominating the race. I think staying out was the right move. but we'd have to wait till later in the race to see if those guys with fresh tires could come through the field. And they could. If you look to the bottom right, we're on lap 16, so not a lot of laps to go, only about 9 to go. The 9 of Danny, he's gotten up to third. He's 3.3 seconds back. That's the first truck on fresh tires. I made sure that was in my mind, so I knew where he was. We move ahead to lap 19. 3 laps later, he's in second, but look at the gap. It's only 3.1, back to 3.3. So, not gaining any time, and then the worst thing possible happens. I swear it's the worst feeling ever. But it is kind of ironic because I was asking for cautions before the run ever started, and then right when I didn't want a caution, it happened. So, I mean, this running joke of being Chase Elliott, finishing second, bad luck, here we go again. Caution comes out, we pit, we take 4 tires. The front 3 guys in front of us do not pit, and we mess up here. You can see right there, I mess up the shifting. I don't know what happened. I just messed up the shifting a little bit. It allows the 19 to get below us. He is on fresh tires as well. It's just the 4, the 15, and the 3 that are not. And the 19 gets below us. He passes us. And now we have a car on, or a truck on fresh tires. We have to get around him. It is a green-white checkered. Only 2 laps to go. So we decide to follow the 19, and we have to get around him somehow. Now, I've never been in this situation, so I don't know what to do. So I decide to go up top. And I feel like it would work because we're going to hold this thing wide open just like qualifying in the second lane. Gets a little bit tight. We have to breathe the throttle a little bit. Have the 9 behind us. The front 2 trucks are sliding up because of their old tires. They decided to stay out, so they're really on worn tires. The 19 goes up to the top side, and we don't really know where to go. I think we maybe could follow the 19. We could go to the bottom, see if the 15 slides up. So we decide to go to the bottom, hoping the 15 might slide up. And he doesn't, so we have to be very careful, get underneath him, hit the apron a little bit, get too loose, we get really loose, and we almost wreck the truck. And this moment, our momentum is kind of shot. We're in 5th place, heading into the final turn. The 19 on fresh tires, battling the 3 on old tires. We're going to go to the bottom, hug this white line, try to get underneath. The 3 car gets turned, the 19 carries on. We come around turn 4, and we will finish, no surprise, 2nd place. Yes, I really am Chase Elliott. This is getting annoying. But let's go back to that incident where the 19 and the 3. The 19's on fresh tires. The 3 is on 20-something lap old tires. You can see the 19's trying to get below him, and really doesn't look like a lot there. But this is a much better view. You could see here just a tiny bit of contact. We'll let the 19 speak for himself. He did not make. He wanted me to put this in the video, so. He did not do it on purpose. Here you go.
Yeah, man, I hope you put that one on YouTube. I'd really be honored for that, dude. I didn't mean to get into that guy, man. Please put that on your video. I did not mean to do that. He was pushing up. Yeah, it was tough, man.
So, obviously not on purpose. Just a racing incident. I think even if he didn't get into the back of him, he still would have won because that 3 was sliding up. And he barely got into him. I mean, barely. But the running joke on the channel continues for iRacing. We continue to finish 2nd. Should have won that race if the caution never came out, but that also is a little bit of karma because I was asking for a caution when the run started. I didn't realize we'd be pulling away to a 3-second lead. I definitely didn't think that would happen. So, unfortunately, that's the bad luck that we had to incur. Guys, if you like the video, make sure to like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. I'm sorry for not being able to win. It is a struggle on here. We truly are Chase Elliott. It's very disappointing, but we'll try to win eventually. Auto Club's a fun place to be. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.
Even if I tried, even if I wanted to, and I can't change. Even if I tried, my love, she keeps me warm.